In the Middle East, thousands of Lebanese people are returning to the south of the country following the ceasefire agreement between Israel and Hezbollah. The agreement is designed to end almost 14 months of fighting between the two sides. These are live pictures from Tyre in southern Lebanon, where the roads have been busy all day with cars and vans full of people and their belongings returning home. We're going to have the latest from our correspondents across the region for you. We'll also be looking at how this affects the war in Gaza, as President Biden says the US, along with Turkey, Egypt, Qatar, Israel and others, will make another push to achieve a ceasefire in the coming days. But first, this report from our Middle East correspondent, Yolande Knell.
The long road home. Israel is warning displaced Lebanese not to go back to the south until its soldiers have pulled out. But within hours of the ceasefire with Hezbollah, main routes were jammed. They announced the ceasefire at 4 a.m. By 10 past 4, I was on the road home. It feels indescribable. I'm reborn. Thank God I can breathe again, this man says. There's nothing like the earth of the south. And there was no shortage of Hezbollah flags, supporters returning to the ruins of the group's strongholds and celebrating with gunfire in Dahia in southern Beirut. After more than a year of war in Lebanon, the Lebanese capital was hardest hit yesterday with a series of deadly strikes just before a ceasefire was announced. And this was the destruction left in Israel's north after the final Hezbollah rockets rained down here. After a year in which Israel says it was attacked with 17,000 missiles and drones, many locals say they still don't feel safe, and that Israel should have carried on fighting in Lebanon. We've been displaced for 14 months from our home, but it's crazy, come on, to bring our children back in this situation. It's sad that the government abandons us, this mother says. It's very bad, adds another woman. They did nothing, and our soldiers were killed for nothing. Israel sent troops into southern Lebanon to target Hezbollah 2 months ago. It's dealt its old enemy a major blow in this war, even killing its longtime leader. Hezbollah began firing rockets at Israel to show solidarity with Hamas after its deadly 7th of October assault. But as a truce takes hold on the northern front, there's no end in sight to the parallel conflict in Gaza. In one of its latest strikes in the territory, Israel's military says it killed a Hamas figure in this school-turned-shelter. Clearing up, Palestinians say they too yearn for a ceasefire. Yolande Knell, BBC News, Jerusalem.